Shalom to Rav Yosef Mendelevitch, former prisoner for Zion.
Shalom.
Today we're talking about the law for return, for bringing Jews back to the Jewish state, the state of Israel. And today, according to the law, someone who is a grandson of a Jewish person, even if this person is not alive, can come into Israel through this law of return. And we know that the religious parties are trying to change this in the new government. And you are saying this must be changed, and it's very important. Tell us why.
To begin with, more than a year ago, more than 500 former prisoners for Zion and refuseniks come together here in Yerushalayim, and we make a decision to call upon our government to stop using the pretext of bringing non-Jews as they are children of Jews. Mm-hmm. You can imagine what kind of Jew is it. His grandfather, some maybe 100 years ago, married non-Jewish wife. And then his son again married somebody non-Jewish. Now, what's connection of this third generation to Am Yisrael?
But somebody can tell you, listen, his grandfather was Jewish. You'll bring him to Israel. He'll come and convert. You're involved in conversions. What have you met? What have you seen as you meet these grandchildren?
To begin with, indeed, I worked for more than 30 years in Machon Meir, and partly be involved in making people Jewish, as we say, as birth department. Not much coming. The majority is not coming, is not interested to convert. What's interesting? The people that are coming to study, we know that they are interested, that they are connected. So it's a simple difference. If you are willing, come, study, learn, make an effort. If you just simply use this paragraph to become a citizen of Israel without any connection to Am Yisrael. And I have to say something else. I read in newspapers, I believe it is true, that American Jewry is not that interested in this paragraph. For the majority of people from like grandchildren are coming from Soviet Russia, from former Soviet Russia. Mm-hmm. Even a Jew that was born like me in Soviet Russia some maybe 70 years ago has no Jewish education. You can imagine what kind of people are coming. They're simply refugees that escaped from Ukraine, Russia now during the war.
And you're saying that there's even a danger that many of these people will act, or at least their ideas and ideals and agendas are against Israel?
I have a big Facebook with some 5,000 members of it. And sometimes I am reading in Russian language terrible things, not only against religion, simply against Am Yisrael. For they are, people that just use the pretext to escape from Russia.
People that made Aliyah, immigrated to Israel.
Yeah.
Through the law of return.
So-called Aliyah, mm-hmm. which is not Aliyah, immigrated, got the status of Israeli citizen. And again, I underline, we love everybody. And I think we have to help the refugees. But in no way we should give them the status of a citizen. Citizen is like in every country, it's something mm-hmm. unbelievable that only in Israel you can so easily get citizenship.
Now, some people bring the Holocaust into this debate and say in the Holocaust, the Nazis didn't look in the words of halakha, who is a Jew, a person who was a son of a Jew, a grandson of a Jew. They killed everyone. How do you answer that?
To begin with, I have a master's degree in Jewish history from Torah College in New York. So I studied the issue of Holocaust, which is not true, The Germans, I'm sorry to admit, do make difference. If you are the third generation, you are called Mischling, and you are not being sent to this concentration camp. And again, we are not racist, We don't check people specifically from their genetic origin. We look for people that love the state of Israel, love the nation of Israel, and not try to change something and make like the state of every citizen. Mm-hmm. Israel is a Jewish state. As a former prisoner for Zion was in prison for 11 years just to bring Jews here, to build my Jewish country. I can't tolerate it.
Now you're saying, by the way, I understand that there is an option, or there should be a solution for grandchildren of Jews, that we can look into their cases individually.
I think to begin with, certainly, and I'm very keen in the issue, for I met hundreds and thousands of people, and after a short conversation, you can find out easily what's it about. And then simply you can give a person that escaped from Russia, Ukraine, or any other place a status of a citizen, not a citizen, like a resident for a while, for a year or two, and then examine. By the way, people coming now to study in Machon Meir are on the same basis. Each half year we are sending permission to Ministry of Internal Affairs that we affirm he's staying here in Israel. If he is not true, we send them back.
Why? What status are they?
A status like a visitor for half a year, a tourist, And then we can see that we are checking his genetic origin.
These are people who aren't here as grandchildren.
Yeah.
People who are further away
more than
from
that, even not Jewish, I can't understand something fantastic.
So you're saying there is a way to come and join the Jewish nation, but it can't be automatically just because you're a grandchild.
And the stress is to join the Jewish nation and not to become a citizen of a Jewish state. It's a difference.
Okay, Rav Yosef Mendelevitch, former prisoner for Zion, thank you very much for joining us.
Welcome.